Now, I've been on both ends. I've been extremely little. I've been pretty damn heavy. And honestly, right now, I am like at my happiest with my weight. I can say for the most part, being called fat was 10 times more hurtful to me than being called skinny. My channel, and today we are going to be talking about fat shaming and skinny shaming. Now, this is a video you guys have suggested for quite some time now, so welcome to the real talk. Of course, before we get started, make sure you guys smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, smash every button you know that can help a sister out. Make sure you guys join my Bigo. It is a live app where you guys can actually go live with me. It's pretty damn dope. I'm going to be doing everyday things on there, singing, dancing, chatting, doing impromptu lives. You guys can also go live with me. Also, make sure you guys join the Discord. Now, this is going to be a very interesting topic. I already talked about this on the Haitian spectrum as it pertains to the foreign and Caribbean type of communities, as well as, of course, the Haitian community, because it's a tad bit different there. But I feel like everyone has been body shamed, so we're gonna mainly talk about body shaming here. Now, I've been on both ends. I've been extremely little and I've been pretty heavy. I haven't been like obese, like, you know, like obese, but I've been pretty damn heavy. And honestly, right now, I am like at my happiest with my weight. And let me just start off by saying, I think it's absolutely ridiculously disgusting to openly and publicly comment on someone's weight, especially on a regular basis and when you know nothing about that person's situation. You guys already knew I was on a weight loss journey, so for me, it doesn't really bother me that much. But it actually really bothers me when, like, say, for example, Choice, right? You guys, I've had Choice on my channel multiple times. And I had a live with Choice and people literally thought it was okay to just, oh my God, he looks so healthy, he looks so happy. And I'm like, y'all don't know anything that Choice has been through. Why is it that just because he's smaller now, y'all automatically like, oh wow, he looks so happy now? It's like, you guys are equating happy to skinny. And the fact that you guys are doing that, that's ridiculously toxic and that's fucked up. For the most part, a lot of people think that just because someone's losing weight, that means that A, it's voluntary, and B, that's healthy. And that is furthest from the truth. Just because someone is bigger or smaller does not equate to them being healthy. One of those things where my entire life, people have constantly commented about my weight and it's freaking irritating. I've seen myself in the mirror. I know I gained weight. I know I lost weight. You don't have to point it out. I don't understand why people find the need to constantly remind people of how much they lost or how much they gained. And it got to a point where it became so toxic to me that like that's all I thought about. I was obsessed with checking the scale. I was obsessed with what I ate. I was starving myself at one point. At one point I was eating way too much because I wanted to gain weight. And it was just like, this is too much. And I feel like everyone has been on that scale where it's like, if you don't look like this, okay, if you don't look like an Instagram model, someone's gonna say something about your body. And it's come to a point where like I've had to curate responses for these people. Okay, so usually my first response is, don't you think that's rude? Or my favorite is, because for the most part, a lot of the time when these people say this, it's usually people that aren't skinny, people that are big as shit, twice my size, so I'm getting fat. You know you're not skinny, right? Like I talk back. You're not about to tell me nothing. You're not about to disrespect me. You're not about to make me mad, and you're not about to make me feel bad about myself. And if I do feel bad about myself, you're gonna feel bad too, because today I got time. Or I'll just be like, I see myself in the mirror. Thank you. Like, why do you feel the need to point that out? A lot of the time, it be people that are insecure and hide behind the screen, people who can hide behind their appearance that love to talk the most shit. I'd love to see what you look like because y'all really love running your mouth. Like, it's just really annoying. I really hate this, and it's something that needs to be talked about. When a lot of people suggest that I make this video, they always ask me to compare fat shaming and skinny shaming. But for the most part, I feel like it is not the same. It is two completely different things, and they need to be addressed as two completely different things. So, of course, we're gonna start with fat shaming. I have been fat shamed forever. I was like pretty big in my youth. I was like really big, and I remember I used to be so self-conscious about my thighs specifically. I had eczema on my thighs and then they were huge. I've always had big thighs. I never had a butt though. I kind of have a butt now, thank God. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Back Shots. Like, no, I'm sorry, there's kids here. But I've always had big thighs and I've always been like chunky. Like, I was pretty big. And I remember what made me lose weight was I wore this nice little like skirt one day. It was so cute. And I was waiting for my mom outside because she didn't have a key. I remember like something happened where like she lost her key. And there was these little skinny, ugly, evil girls. I remember them. I ain't gonna say their names right now, but I still don't like them to this day. And they were like, ugh, Yvana, you're too big for that skirt. I showed them, kid you not, I dropped a good like 40 pounds that summer. I had to be like 13 or 14 at the time. I literally, all I did was dance for 3 hours every day. I barely ate Haitian food and I substituted. Like, so if I wanted candy, I ate Jello. If I wanted chips, I ate potatoes. Like, I just substituted stuff. And I lost so much weight. They danced for 3 hours a day. Like, I was not playing no games. Like, I dropped that weight like you know, like I'm show these hoes. So I got like real skinny. Like, I was like thin. And after that, like, I just stayed thin for a long time. And for the most part, I never really even had an appetite. My problem with me is I don't eat. Like, I snack. Like, I eat one meal, which is usually breakfast, and then the whole day I'm snacking. And if I feel like it, I'll probably eat dinner, but for the most part, I just snack all day and I eat a whole lot of garbage. I eat a lot healthier now, but before it was just a bunch of processed food, lots of junk food, lots of salt, lots of fried food. So that was my main issue. So it was just like, that whole situation pissed me off to this day. I will never forget it, and I still hate them bitches to this day. After and before that situation, people would always make comments of, oh, you're so big. Oh, wow, like, are you okay? Or do you have a problem? You should stop eating, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, I was a kid. So it actually bothered me, but since I was a kid and I was like one of those kids that had like a ridiculously high ego, it didn't really bother me. The only reason it bothered me from those kids was because like one of those kids actually was trying to get with this boy that I like, honestly, little kid drama shit. And I was like, I'm a show, yeah! The only people that used to comment on my weight were adults, and I never really had any kids really comment about my weight until her and her sister. So it was like, oh my God. So when I lost weight, that's when it became strange, because it was like, now I'm being faced with the, oh my God, you're so little. No one could ever call me flat chested because I always had a chest. Like, I've never been an A cup my entire life. It was like, as soon as I got boobs, I jumped straight to a B, and then from a B to a C, from a D to a double D. I've always been blessed with breasts, thank God. So no one's ever been able to call me flat chested, but I never really had a butt. So a lot of people would be like, oh my God, you have no butt. Thank God for your thighs. Oh my God, you're so small. Oh my God, you're so little. Oh my God, like, you're so tiny. You know, I had like the nickname. I had a couple friends that would call me T-Sweet, which means little rat. You know, it's really annoying, but at the same time, I can say for the most part, being called fat was 10 times more hurtful to me than being called skinny. I'm gonna just say it right now. I'm not even gonna lie. When people would be like, oh, you're so little, it would annoy me, but it wouldn't hurt me as bad as being called fat. It all is hurtful, but in terms of like making me take action, it was being called fat that made me take the faster action. Being called skinny was like, oh nah. But eventually, after years, it was like, I need to get in the gym. And I used to say all the time, like, I need to gain some weight. I need to gain some weight. I need to gain weight. I need to gain weight. I need to gain weight. And I didn't start gaining weight till like my last year of college, which is hilarious. And mainly all of that was stress weight. And honestly, it was good until it kind of got out of control. And then I was like, okay, well, child, it's a little bit too much weight. Then I tried to lose it. Keto, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know that story. If not, I'll leave the story linked down below, up above. Like, I have weight loss stories somewhere on this channel or on my Haitian channel. But the point I'm trying to get at is, I can say that being called fat was definitely more hurtful than being called skinny. Losing weight is definitely harder than gaining weight. I definitely say that. And for the most part, it's all bad. People should not be commenting on people's weight, because you do not know what that person may be going through. You also don't know medical conditions they may be going through. You don't know what tragic things they may be going through in their life. You don't know what mental issues they be going through in their life. Y'all just be sitting there saying things, and it's honestly disrespectful. Keep that shit in your group chat. Keep that shit at your Thanksgiving table. Keep that shit somewhere else. But you do not have to constantly remind someone what they look like. They know what they look like. You don't have to tell them. You don't have to remind them. Like, that's something you just say behind closed closed doors. It's just not necessary. I feel like the media has a lot to do with this, especially when it comes to beauty standards right now. The beauty standard is, you know, curvaceous and all of that. But if you guys do not remember, before the beauty standard was skinny, like no nothing. Do you not remember when the whole situation was, does this make my butt look big? Remember that? That used to be like a thing. That used to be an insult. Like, your butt looks big in that. That used to be a whole insult. Now it's like, yes, I need my butt to look big in that. Oh my God, I need jeans to make my butt look big. This shit is weird because I'm like, wait, this used to be an insult. Like, I'm watching old shows, I'm watching reruns, and I'm like, wait, what the hell? Like, this used to be a thing. Like, I forgot. Like, this used to be the beauty standard. Like, not having a shape. Like, literally just being what? A standard. So I want to know what's gonna happen when like this whole Instagram body baddie thing is not the thing anymore. So is everyone gonna be running to take out their BBL? Is everyone gonna be running to reverse their plastic surgery? And this is why I keep saying this whole plastic surgery situation is dangerous. Y'all can do what y'all want with y'all bodies, I understand it, but I also don't want to hear y'all complain when all of y'all made y'all decisions based on social media and based on men that don't want y'all and based on bitches that don't care about y'all, basically based on people that none of y'all care about and people that don't care about y'all. What are y'all gonna do when all this shit changes in the next 5 to 10 years? Because at this point, y'all made all of these permanent changes to y'all body to fit standards that may not be the standards for the rest of y'all life. And not only that, a lot of these things have permanent ramifications that a lot of y'all did not think about. A lot of these people are going through so many horrible changes and horrible side effects from these surgeries that they're not telling you about. From leaking to punctures to the fact that they still have to go to the gym. Y'all be thinking that this is a one-stop thing. No, they still have to go to the gym. They still have to get touch-ups. It's not just go under the knife one time. You have to keep up with it. And sometimes it's not even just a one and done thing. Sometimes complications arise. You have to go right back and fix things. This is a whole lifestyle you're living once you go under the knife to fix or get a procedure or get a BBL for one thing. So do not let people sell you the dream of, you know, just do this or get a body to fit a standard. If you want a specific body for you, do it for you. If you want to lose weight, do it for you. Do it for your health, not for anyone else, not for a man, not for a woman. Do it for your health. When I lost weight when I was like 12, 13, clearly I was doing it because I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to shit on these hoes. But when I lost weight the second time recently, it was like, yeah, for my health. Okay, high cholesterol's in my family. I still have high cholesterol. It's definitely a lot lower now. But it's like, I would much rather do that now than when I'm like 50 and it's harder to get it under control. Diabetes runs in my family, thank God, don't got it now. But I would much rather get that under control now and not when I catch it. Not when I'm 40, 50, or like, you know, I'm too heavy, I'm too tired, I'm too fatigued, and I can't run up and down with my kids. Like, the thing is, honestly, fat community, you know, people that are bigger, have more of a support, right? They have, you know, the body positivity. Oh, well, I guess that's everyone, right? It kind of leads towards the fat community, but I guess I'll just say fat positive community. I don't think there's like a skinny positive community. I don't think you guys really need one because technically you guys are seen as the norm, right? You guys are seen as the good people or the whatever. So they have like a community. And honestly, I'm gonna just say this right now. I do not think that's healthy, only because eventually you may be healthy now. Yes, there's health in all sizes, but you may be healthy today, you may not be healthy tomorrow. Eventually, when you're carrying all that weight, it's gonna catch up with you. I promise you it will. If it's not your genes, it's your food. It's gonna be something. Something's gonna catch up with you. And you may think that I'm just talking shit. You may think that I'm just being an asshole. I'm really not. I really care about y'all. I'm telling you this right now. I really hate the fact that when I go to the gym, I'm one of very few women. I really hate that when I go to the gym, I'm one of very few black women. Shit, black people. We need to get in the gym. We need to start actually taking care of our health. This is very, very important. And for you skinny folk out there, for those of you guys that are actually trying to gain weight, you're trying to gain weight for the right reasons, not to please other people, not to just get this Instagram body to attract attention, attract men and all of this goofy shit. Get the right body for you for the right reasons. Don't be trying to starve yourselves, because I know there's a lot of people that do have eating disorders and stuff like that. Please get psychological help if that's what it is. Same thing for bigger people. Please make sure that you go get properly diagnosed, because honestly, come to find, my whole snacking situation, I have a binge eating disorder. Yes, I never really shared that, but yeah, I have a binge eating problem. Like, I actually binge eat a lot. I actually just finally got it under control because I didn't know. What do you know? I finally got a black woman psychiatrist, so she's the one that told me. So yeah, I actually have a binge eating problem. So my entire life I'm sitting here thinking like I just like to snack, and no, I binge eat like a motherfucker. So it's, you know, like sometimes certain things just are psychological. Like a lot of things are not just, oh, I like to eat, I like food. You may really be having things going on in your head and you don't even know it. The fat positivity movement is good temporarily for people who want to be confident in their body for right now. However, you need to start making changes for the future, because it's all going to catch up with you. You don't have to be, you know, skinny, mini, tiny, you know, Instagram baddie, but you at least need to get things under control to where you are healthy enough to not get complications to the point where you're catching diabetes, high cholesterol, and all of that. You may not have it now, but you might get it later. I promise you, you do not want to get that, because eventually it's going to be hard to reverse. Like, I'm telling you right now, I may not look like it, but my cholesterol high as hell, okay, for my age, okay, for my age, for my size. Like, I look normal, but my cholesterol's high. And I can imagine what it's like for people that are like 10 times bigger than me. You guys do not want to go through that. Like, you may be happy and all of that, but you're gonna be unhappy when you have to be forced on a very strict diet, or, you know, you can't run anymore, or your chest starts hurting, or you're really, really tired. Like, you don't want to go through that. Fat shaming, skinny shaming, body shaming, all of the shaming needs to stop. We need to just appreciate people for who they are, respect people, and not comment on people's weights. Like, I think this is one thing that really just grinds my gears, because I just don't understand why people think that's acceptable to do. I don't go around just saying, oh my God, like, you gained like 30 pounds. Like, that's just so fucking rude. Like, the only way I think I would probably even say that is like, maybe like, you know, you're pregnant. It's like, oh my God, your belly's getting so big. And even at that, I just found out that that's not a nice thing to say to some woman, because they're really self-conscious. I just found out. I'm sorry. If I've ever said that to you, like, I really feel bad. I'm sorry. But, you know, for the most part, like, that's the only scenario I think I've ever said it. But when it comes to like regular people, I'm not gonna say it, because I'm sure they know and they're probably self-conscious about it. Be very aware of what you're saying to people regarding what they look like, because I'm sure they know and they may or may not be happy with it. With that being said, comment down below. Have you ever been body shamed? What happened? Why did it happen? Are you happy where you are? What are your body goals? And most importantly, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, follow me on Instagram, join the Discord. Make sure you guys go follow me on Bigo. It is a live app where you guys can actually go live with me and chat with everybody. Join the Discord, get your merchandise, and I'm gonna see y'all next time.